Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. Maria here. I'm reading for the sign of Libra. Tell me about Libra spirit. What's going on, Holy Spirit, for Libra? I have a lot of Libra friends. Oh, love my Libra friends. I have a son who's also a Libra. Very kind-hearted, giving, generous, overgivers. Sorry, Libra. I'm a Cancer. I can relate. So tell me about Libra. There's one that flipped up. I want to get that one. Longing, craving, aching, wanting. So it to be fair, it did come in the reverse, but I'm going to take it in the upright. I feel like somebody is wanting you back. You may not want them back, but they're thinking of you. I'll get there. Damn nails. Okay. Also have abandoned in the reverse and hopeless in the upright. Maybe you've let go of this person, which is making somebody feel hopeless. Kind of what I get as well. Tell me more. Running. Somebody's a runner. They ghosted you, possibly just quit texting. Maybe faded. I kind of feel like they faded off, like their texts became less and less, and now they're coming back. And I have past life in the reverse. This is somebody you felt very close to, very, very close to. And it is, I feel, somebody that may be stuck in a karmic cycle that you have released. Bottom of the deck is realizations. Somebody's coming to the realization, I believe, of wanting, thank you for that validation, wanting to repair this with you. And under that, I have hoping. So that's kind of a contradictory to the hopeless, but I feel like their underlining is maybe one of you feel hopeless and the other one is hoping they come back. I don't know. It's your reading. I'm not sure. But that's the vibe, is there's this definite rift in this relationship, and to get it back to where you had it before may take a little bit of work. I feel like somebody's gone in, done some inner child work. I know that we call that, it's kind of coined a phrase, but really it's if this ghoster, runner, left you, abandoned you, you're over this with the abandonment in the reverse and the longing in the upright. I'm going to take it in the upright. I feel like they might be longing for you, but you've released this person, and whatever wound that they stuck their finger in or added salt to is making you feel a little bit like, I don't know if I want to do this again. To that level. It seems very codependent. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep it real. This is the vibe I get, is somebody loved somebody too much, held on to them. The other person ghosted, and it took you a while to get over this and maybe figure out that this is somebody, this was an imbalanced relationship when you look back at it, and now they want to come back. And I feel like you want to go on vacation. Maybe they're offering you a trip somewhere, trying to get a perfect start. I keep hearing perfect start. Doing over, if they could just wipe the slate clean, they would. This is somebody who just would love to amend and move forward. Loyalty and savings. So somebody, as I feel, focusing on not only their work life, their abundance. You might be somebody who's very frugal, or you're trying to be with the savings in place. Maybe you're saving for a vacation, and this person is now saying they're going to be loyal, or they want to show you their loyalty by taking you on a vacation. Again, lots of Libras on here. I'm not sure how this resonates with you. Regardless if you're in contact with this person yet, this person is like gonna reach out. This are the things that I feel like are in your energy of somebody wanting to reconcile and repair and move forward. Investments. Somebody's investments are paying off. They're getting a bump in their beef. That's nice. Foresight. Also, I'm getting a couple of different vibes on this. Libra, I feel like you're trying to determine what is worth your investment, okay? You might be going through a financial glow up. You might be getting a bump in your 401 or your money. My hand's itching too, so that's like money coming in. Woohoo! And it's like, you might be getting a bump like you might find out your stocks increased in a good way. You made some money. Your investments have paid off. But I also feel like you're slowing your roll a little bit on who you're investing in. That's the other thing, is I think you're taking your time. I think you poured your heart and whatever soul maybe into this relationship, and it didn't come out the way you wanted it to. Now you're hesitantly, looking at coming in again. And if you are slowing that with this person, you're not jumping back into where you left off. I think you're dating, maybe putting some boundaries around this. And I feel very strongly that you are slowing your roll because of this. You're trying to use foresight. You're trying to determine, using your intuition, taking each situation, whether it be work or whoever ends up in your canoe, anybody you meet online, in person, and you're running it through the test. Is this a person that I could invest in the long run with? Whereas before, I think the perception was, they're love bombing me. They're showing me a lot of affection, attention. This is something I'm going to jump into, and you off to the races. Where this might be pump the brakes a little bit, slow your roll, and determine if this is somebody that you want to invest in. Fruits of labor. Again, I feel like you have some financial abundance coming in. I feel very heavily that it's investments. Like this is an actual investment reading. Like you're going to get a bump, or you're going to get some kind of increase in the investments that you've given. I'm going to be random here. I'm going to pull a couple different cards for you, Libra. Some of you might be going on a trip or vacation. I know that somebody here, maybe you have won something, or you have a cruise coming up, or some trip somewhere. Balmy, because there's a palm tree in the card, but I feel like you're like reaping some reward of some kind. Like either you purchased a vacation, or you were checking into a vacation, and now you're actually going on vacation. It's not me fell on the abandoned in the reverse. And again, I'm going to say this is somebody where I feel it's a little bit of a, tit for tat. If you're in a relationship where you broke up or they ghosted, you both are very quick to say, wait a minute, you quit talking to me. What's wrong with you? And they're like, oh, no. Yeah, I was busy with work. You didn't respond to my last text. So that's kind of the vibe I get, as well as those that are actually taking the time to unpack this and understand that maybe this isn't about the person that's leaving you, or that ghosted you or walked away. Maybe this is a bigger problem with you just feeling abandoned in relationships in general, and you're carrying that, or they are, into the relationship. Like, you're going to leave me anyways. You love somebody more than me. You're thinking about your ex all the time. Well, you're kind of sabotaging this relationship vibe. So this abandonment may not be placed at your door correctly. It may not be yours to unpack. You just might be like, hey, thanks for the projection. No, thank you. It's not me. I didn't abandon you. I was here. I'm sorry that you ran away from me, because of the runner. And that's what it feels like, is somebody left you and then turned around and tried to gaslight you. Okay, now loss. Sorry. It's a lot to unpack, y'all. This is how I work. You're just gonna have to roll with me. This is the loss card. I love this card, because in the card, it'll show you the third eye crying, like you have some intuition that you can see it today. You can see that this was a significant loss, or taking the L in your life, but the tears are watering the future flowers. So you do have abundance coming in, and I do feel it was probably an unrequited situation where one gave too much. That's this vibe. And I feel like you closed a cycle. Whether you take the person back is up to you, but the cycle of codependent, carrying somebody else's luggage, overgiving is over. You've cut that cord. And I feel like you're trying to figure out what your next move is. Regrets. They absolutely have regrets. They want to come back and have a conversation with you. They are feeling lonely. I kind of feel missed opportunity. If I had to claim a title on this, it'd be missed opportunity. And now they're seeing you go through abundance, and they want to come back. Isn't that how it works usually? You might already be dating somebody. You might already be in another relationship. Tell me more. You might also have a win coming in, Libra. Yeah, the tower moment. Boom. Tell me more about this tower for Libra. You might win the lottery. Remember us little lowly readers on YouTube, buy us a coffee. Six of Pentacles, it did try to come up in the upright. So you actually are making more money, or getting an opportunity to move forward, and you have so much more you could give. You're an overgiver. But this is making so much you have leftover. Where before you might have been like on the nose or barely making it through. But I feel like you hit the jackpot. Jackpot. You hit the winner. You hit the lottery. I'll figure it out. You know, when we are reading, you're downloading, you're interpreting, you're listening, and you're trying to speak all at the same time. Jackpot. Anyway, King of Pentacles to the Seven of Cups. You are feeling you are 100,000,000% in your King of Pentacles. Hermit with the Knight of Wands. I think that's your person coming in, or the opportunity of the lifetime coming in. That's going to bring you that abundance. But I do feel like you are sitting in the King of Pentacles, very solid, stable, secure. You are wealthy. You're living in a land of luxury. If not, it's around the corner. Libra, for whoever I'm reading for, this is a very easy read, a very clear read for me. And this Seven of Cups are opportunities left and right. Whatever you did, that separation, you separated from this energy, is bringing you abundance, but it's also bringing you opportunities. I have the Queen of Swords to the Nine of Cups, or excuse me, the Nine of Pentacles with the Chariot. So you're standing in your truth, speaking your words of wisdom into this relationship, I feel, and choosing your investment wisely is paying off. And I feel like whoever I'm reading for, this is hard work. This is a payout from hard work. This is fruits of labor. So the things you've invested in, maybe it was a 10-year relationship. Maybe it was actual investments. But because you walked away from this, I feel you have abundance coming in. Tell me more about Libra. Justice. So I feel like whoever maybe was running from you is now coming back wanting to commit and celebrate and build on this structured foundation. You can't have the Four of Wands without that. The Four of Wands won't hold because they're independently separated from each other, and they create a foundation. It's supposed to be the building of the castle. This is a marriage. You can see that right there. They're celebrating, but at the end of the day, they are celebrating the foundation, the amendment, I suppose. This person's in a Two of, maybe that's your energy, I'm not sure. Two of Wands is that making a hard decision, planning, progressing, making decisions left and right. It's also discovery, and you're leaving a situation, I feel, one to go start another with this Page of Wands. So you might be leaving a relationship and joining this financial abundance. You might be joining a new company. It's inspiration, it's an ideas, it's discovery, it's limitless potential. You're kind of an exploration, you know, like Dora the Explorer kind of vibe, along with willingness to try new things. You're just very free-spirited. It's freedom. Yeah, dropping the burdens, letting go of those things that don't serve you anymore, moving forward, and you're not taking any extra responsibilities that aren't yours, but you put in the hard work. And there has been quite a bit of competition, and there it is, the Hierophant. And this is what I love. I love this card because it means a commitment. It means, you know, it's been blessed, it's ordained. It also means it's tradition. It could be something with religion. It could be something with spirituality, but it's also social approval, as well as inner wisdom and forgiveness. So I feel like when you drop this situation, it could be with a Taurus, it could be with an Aries, it could be with another Libra, it could be any of the Pentacles, any of the earth signs, as well as a fire sign. Yep. Scorpio is also on the table. Libra. So I have a Page of Wands and a Page of Swords. So, and you're the Queen of Swords, I feel. So talking to a King of Pentacles or a King of Wands. So, or this could also be your energy, but I feel like maybe it's a separate energy. You're having a Page of Swords, or somebody is coming into having a conversation with you about this new idea. This person is a natural leader. I feel like they're going to want to take you from idea, concept to implementation rather quickly. This is somebody who moves fast, wants you to move fast, pack up and move, grab a bag. And I feel like you're still closing out this last relationship. It could be with this King of Wands, it could be with somebody else, but it's a death rebirth. So they might be asking you to come on a trip with them, pack a bag. They might have had an opportunity as well. They might be joining you or asking you to join them for an opportunity in work. They miss you, they're feeling really bad. But I feel like it's also grief. This is just grief. It doesn't mean somebody cheated on anybody else. I'm not saying any of that. I just feel like somebody's a runner. In general, they want to make you the Empress. This is a solid commitment moving forward to you, Libra, male or female, it doesn't matter. Don't look at the skin suit on the card, it's just energy. But this is somebody who desperately wants you to listen to them about joining forces and walking away from one thing and leaving another. And somebody did win the lottery. I feel like somebody won the lottery. Tell me more about this Tower. 10 of Cups. It might be the heart lottery, the love lottery with this Emperor. Somebody is going to come in, knock on your door and say, hey, you are wish fulfillment. Pack a bag. We're not only going on vacation, but I want to rectify this thing. You have a decision to make. I feel you're coming into abundance. This person loves you. They have a realization you are a missed wish, missed opportunity, and they realize you are the person that the divine sent them to heal. Whew. And it is an epiphany. It is, and what did I just say? Sent and heal. I just said that. So Libra, you might be dealing with an Aquarius. It feels also very Cancer and Aries. If I didn't mention Aries before, thank you for that. And I just feel like you're going to have to make some decisions. This person was a little aloof, was a little bit immature, or so you thought. They're coming back telling you you're their soulmate, your perfect partner, perfect match. Maybe told you you were a past life connection prior, but I feel like you let that go. So I feel like this is somebody that's super significant to you, and you would jump if you asked them to jump. But I do feel like there's some trust that needs to be rebuilt in this thing. Because I don't feel, yeah, 8 of Cups, you're walking away, now they're coming back after a period of time in the Hangman state. And I don't think I want to take these. I'm not even going to look. Oh, there we go. Tell me more about Libra. Anything left? They recognize your hard work and value, and they need your help. That's the best way I can put it. With the Temperance, it's going to require balance. You're going to have to have an open mind about this situation. I have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So somebody's very restless, unfocused, burned out, impulsive, no direction, unpredictable, and disregard for consequences. That was their actions in the past, because it did fall on the Hierophant. So whatever they did hurt you. So as they come back, you're going to have to discern if this is somebody that you want to have another relationship with, their lies, deceit, etc. But this is hidden energy. It just means that they were probably insecure, probably a little bit not quite together straight with you with the conversation. Queen of Pentacles is, maybe there is somebody who they see you as the nurturing, they see you as a nurturing provider, fruitful, practical, stands on your own 2 feet. You're very financial. You're financially sound, and you're a working parent if you're single, and they want to make nice. 6 of Swords, take you from rough waters to calm waters. But there are some hidden concerns. They're not telling you the whole story. I don't think they know it yet. They just want to know, are you in or out? It's very impulsive. Are you in or out? That's kind of the vibe I get. It could be we get 3 or 4 other people. That's the other personal vibe I have, Libra. It might be involved with a situation. It feels very much an idea that somebody's backing, and I feel like your person's going to come and say they got permission or approached by a couple of folks, and they need assistance, and they need your assistance in getting this off the ground. Your person, whoever's coming and talking to you, has a lot of nostalgia with you. They trust you. I'm not sure if it's mutual back yet. I feel like you have some concerns regarding this person. They are going to come forward and try to be as honest as they can with you. It's going to happen very fast. There is travel involved. You have to be very, very concerning with that Devil card, because I do feel there's a set of codependency. It's very heavy on the detachment or attachment, and I feel like you're trying to detach from this person. Very much a temptation. Could be a boss. It just seems to be there might have been past destructive behavior by this person, and you're going to have to sit in discernment. Again, I just work here. I just read the cards, but in all honesty, the energy that comes off of this is be very careful and cautious because of your past behavior or relationship. It may not be able to be a mutual give and take because you have that history. So yeah, you're gonna have to sit in the space for a hot second and discern if this is what's best for you in the long run. It's a great opportunity, lots of money to be had, but you're dealing with somebody who also is possibly denying any third-party relationships, and it may not happen. That may not be the case. Depending on your situation. Somebody is sitting here in the 8 of Swords with the 5 of Swords with the 7 of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. So Libra, whoever's coming forward has some hidden concerns that they need forgiveness of, but I don't think they really want to talk about it. They, like I said at the beginning of this, they just want to wipe the slate clean kind of vibe. But they're sitting in their head full of anxiety, not wanting to fight. Previously, you two have fought. And the Seven of Pentacles is looking back and saying, out of all the people I know, Libra here is the most talented person, trustworthy person to come forward. You could be dealing with a Gemini. I mentioned Taurus, but I also have Capricorn on the table with the Devil. I have Taurus and Aquarius energy, like I said before. I would just be very cautious, Libra, with this energy coming forward. Five of Pentacles is they're feeling like they need you. This isn't left out in the cold. I feel like they need you, so they're not left out in the cold. They need you. This is somebody that needs you. And it's this Emperor that's coming forward. Tell me about an angel number that I can leave at Libra. This is your number for the week. Tell me about Libra, please. Thank you. 3030. Embrace and transform. Love it. So it says, embrace transformation. Your future is bright as you evolve and grow. So this is very beautiful. 3030, you might be seeing a combination of those numbers anywhere. License plates, that sort of thing. If you feel like you would like to unpack this together, there's two ways to do it. Email me at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com or hit that calendar button in the description box below. Find a time. We'll schedule some time to unpack. It's just like this. A lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. I'm a little bit more animated on a one-on-one, but I'm trying to get these out the door for you. Second thing is, if you want to learn how to read tarot, go ahead and join us on Saturday. That link is in the description box below as well. And before you leave, hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. It sure helps my channel grow. And us little readers, we just know it's a competitive market out there. We would just love to have your patronage. So it costs you nothing other than a second to click that button. So love and light to you. Until next time, Libra. Take care.